For better viewing of the motor pump assembly and the collection chamber, the machine is on its back. Note the location of the motor pump assembly, the new collection chamber, and the drain solenoid. To remove the motor pump assembly, loosen this clamp on the sump, noting that water will be present and care should be taken. You will also need to remove this motor wire connection. Disconnect the drain solenoid wiring connection. And then loosen the collection chamber hose clamp seen here. Remove the collection chamber hose while noting that water may be present. You will also need to loosen the upper clamp noted here. Remove the one screw that secures the motor hanger to the motor housing. And then simply pull down on the motor pump assembly to completely remove it from its position. Note on this new pump assembly the tighter fit of the cutter blade in order to provide a more efficient cutter operation. This larger metal blade works to pulverize food particles that get through the coarse filter. The new nut grater and larger metal impeller blade have been added to the hard food disposer on many new models. Here is a close-up view of the new collection chamber found on these models. There is a small white ball that will fall out when removing this chamber that we will discuss shortly. Now, loosen the screw on the sump clamp to remove the collection chamber. Once the screw is loosened, pull outward on the collection chamber to remove it from the sump. Note that when the collection chamber is removed, the little white ball on these models will fall out. It will be vitally important to put this ball back in the correct location, as we will discuss later in this video. With the clamp removed on the sump for better viewing, take note of the notched area on the collection chamber, as well as corresponding cutout on the sump, as it is vital that the collection chamber be reinstalled correctly or the white ball will not function properly. Since the ball fell out while removing the collection chamber, you will be tempted to put it back into the collection chamber. However, the ball does not go in on either side of the collection chamber, as this would cause improper water distribution and/or draining. The collection chamber needs to be reinstalled into the sump by itself, without the ball. Press the collection chamber securely back into place and tighten the clamp. The only location for the ball is inside the tub in this sump tube. This will reseat the ball and allow for proper wash and drain action.